Hey, what's up, y'all? I'm here today to talk to you about Rogue One, Star Wars. This is going to be spoiler, spectacular, stupendously spoiled up. So if you haven't seen it yet, don't watch it. But if you don't care, watch it. Either way, watch it. All right. Hey, but Rogue One, I saw it Thursday night with the family, 7 o'clock. Yeah, I'm that much of a hype for any Star Wars. Originally I was like, I'm going to see it Saturday, but I couldn't wait, so I had to watch it Thursday. So I watched the first showing and watched this movie, and I loved it. I was happy. I was ecstatic. I was like, wow, okay, this is what we've been waiting for. Was it perfect movie? No. Is any movie perfect? Maybe Empire. That's about it, or close. But it was damn good. It was fun. I enjoyed it. There wasn't a lot to complain about. I see a lot of reviews out here and they're nitpicky and they're kind of douchey. Because for the most part, I sat back, I enjoyed myself, and when I left and saw the people in line come, like, man, you guys are about to see something pretty cool. And that's what you want. And that's what we got. I mean, from the beginning scene, it comes on. I love the aesthetics of this movie. It looked beautiful. There should be some awards, not Grammy, excuse me, Oscars for cinematography for that planet where Jen Erso's family lived, and just seeing the rings. When they're going through what those lines are and laying on the planet, you could kind of see the rings of the planet look like Saturn, even from the surface. I thought that was beautiful. I thought they did a great, fantastic job of introducing the characters kind of a little bit, but not wasting too much time with it. That way they can kind of really just focus on the adventure. So I hear people complain about character development, but how much of that do you really need for this? We kind of just rolled upon these people that were kind of thrust into this situation in this journey. And we felt it because of the devastation and things that they felt that was inflicted by the Empire. Um, and I just like the way that this story makes so much sense, tying it into A New Hope. That okay, this Death Star, that flaw was by design. It wasn't because of incompetence. That makes A New Hope so much better. I just think that's the ultimate thing that this movie did. It made A New Hope so much better. And that's one of my favorite movies of all times. That this movie, almost 40 years uh, later than the thing that made us Star Wars fans, actually made that original film so much better. So I gotta give a nod to the director for that, because that was just awesome. And I like the nods that they also did in Rogue One. Nods, not fan service. Well, I just thought nods. It wasn't over the top. It wasn't slapsticky. They were just cool. Like when we originally, the first thing when we see the guys from Mos Eisley's in the bar, where the guy that Obi-Wan Kenobi chopped his arm off. It was just kind of those two walking by, like, oh, okay, they're part of this world. And we know he made it off of Jeddah. We know he was in Tatooine, so he escaped that. So when you think about those little things, it just makes it fun. But it wasn't like a Force Awakens where oh, here's the ball from the main packet. Oh, there's that video game and blah. Just it was fun, but it moved on. It didn't stay in your face a lot. But and that's another reason why I want to really see this movie again, because it just seemed so fast paced the first time. It was just so much going on, even though there were certain parts that seemed that may have not been as intense as other. The whole movie just seemed like it was just so fast paced, like going from planet to planet, just really trying to get rid of this menace that was terrorizing the galaxy. So I definitely need to see this movie again. And in the comment section, let me know if it's worth seeing in 3D and IMAX. I saw it kind of in that Regal RPX theater, and it was good. But that's one of those IMAX really worth the experience. Will it make it much more enjoyable? Because I'm going to see this movie in theaters again for sure, probably in the next few days. And that's another thing too. Force Awakens, I had no desire to see that movie again in theaters. I think I watched it like bootleg online or something, but I did not want to watch that movie again in theaters. I wasn't enthused about it at all. This movie right here, it was fantastic. It was good in that regard. Um, I also like the name, the planet. in the end where they attacked the planet and that it had a force field around it, and it made the situation that much more tense. You know that they had these elements of limitation, and also I like Tarkin. I thought Tarkin, they did it well. They did it very damn well. I mean, if you're over analyzing, yeah, oh, it's CG, it looks like Final Fantasy or something like that. It looked perfectly fine. Tarkin looked perfectly fine to me, and just the fact that they had him in the movie so much, and he was a critical, well, he was an important character in the movie. I thought that was great. I thought that Edwards did a fantastic job of showing the hierarchy or the cutthroatness that was in the Empire side. You know, it's kind of similar in the military where you have like the lieutenants kind of, you know, messing over each other, you know, to try to get the top ranking so they can become captains and majors and so on and so forth. It kind of resembles some of that, but of course on a higher, sleazier level. But I just like the fact that Tarkin was trying to screw over Krennic to take over the Death Star. I liked how Krennic was just wanting those accolades to rise up in the ranks, even kind of kissing Vader's ass. You know, and Vader was kind of, you know, choked him out a little bit. It's like, hey, watch yourself. I just loved all those little things about this movie. Donnie Yen's character, I love the fact that they showed a more intuitive side of the Force. That it's something not only practiced by Jedi's, but it's something that's kind of respected along the galaxy. That people embrace the culture of the Force, even though they may not be Force wielders or users, but they're in tune with its energy and respect what it represents. I thought that was cool as well. Um, I don't really have any downsides about this movie. And like I said, there may have been parts that were kind of dry. I don't even know dry. I think just going in, I knew I was anticipating the third act so much that I was maybe kind of even rushing my feelings towards it. Because that third act, I think hands down, it's the best act in Star Wars, period. Like they went there so well. And you know, and after, you know, they got the plans off the surface of the planet, and Jen and Cassian are there kind of on the beach accepting their fate, you know, that was okay. A part of me, and this is just a fan of me, wish they would have made it out of there. Maybe went to Alderaan, and we kind of know what happened to him from there. You know, that might have made me feel a little bit better because it's kind of sad just seeing people go through such things and know that they're going to perish, even though they got their goal accomplished. But I can accept that. I think that it took strength to do that, you know, like kind of make us understand, hey, this is what the situation is, and we have to accept it. But I think the part that surprised me is I thought the movie was going to be over after that. But the fact that they gave us, said, no, 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 not yet. You think your dinner was good, but here's dessert. And Darth Vader coming there just taking names, slicing. I mean, wow, like this is the guy we always heard about. Never got to see him, but that was Darth Vader in action. Perfect. And then I just love the way the rebel, you know, those guys, of course, they were petrified, you know, but they did their duty. And, you know, got those data plans onto the other side, and Carrie Fisher turns around, at least what represented her. The eyes looked a little big, but nah, I'll take it. And I was like, damn, like if this was a relay race, Gareth Edwards literally took the baton and put it in George Lucas' hands with George Lucas' baby and took off from there. Because if you go straight from Rogue One and go straight to A New Hope, it's almost seamless. I mean, that was beautiful, man. That was just a beautiful ending to a great movie. And I love that. You don't get that too much these days. So Rogue One's cool. There's no way to dislike this movie. You may not be as enthusiastic as others, but it's a great trip, a beautiful looking movie that has a lot of intense action, sacrifice, honor, and all those things that you would like. And like I said, it made A New Hope a much greater movie, I think. So honestly, to me, Star Wars is now Empire's number one. And the photo finish flash tie for second is Rogue One and A New Hope. So that's it, man. Like I said, hey, leave your comments in down below. Let me know what you think. Am I off base? Do you agree with me? What parts of the movie that you thought were great? What parts of the movie you thought need work? Um, but I tell you what, man, episode 8, you got work to do, man. You see what the bar is now. We see what the bar is. We don't want any more. Come on, droid. We don't want no more of that crap. We don't want the slapstick. I think KSO was what it shows you what type of humor, the range of humor we can be in. You could probably widen it more, but don't go over the top. And you see that it's Star Wars fans are reacting with, yeah, we want the movie to have a serious tone. But there's a Hoops Guru. Leave your comments. Peace.